Sunday, so it's my Saturday, and I'm out here to hit. It's 100 degrees more or less. It's pretty hot. It's hardly windy, good and bad. It's nice to have a little wind cool down, but it's nice to have no wind to actually be able to hit. So I'm gonna actually start with overheads. I still have tennis elbow. It's not as bad, but I should be looser on my overheads. It's my main goal. So I'm gonna 150 overheads, and then I'd like to do at least 900 today, so 600 and 750 of the other ground strokes. We'll play it by ear though. If it's too crazy, I'll stop at 6. I had some heat exhaustion last time I was out. Showed up for class. I guess the instructor wasn't here, but no one showed up other than the new guy, Jake. And I played him for an hour and a half. We even played a game and then rallied. Aside from that, played an hour and a half. Non-stop, almost 2 little breaks. Should have drank more. I won 6-4. It's pretty cool. Down 0-2, came back up 1-6-4, but it's still cool. I was just more confident. Basically, my serves, I was doing some double faults, but I was doing better. And yeah, I was just ripping those forehands. And when I get the spin on it, so consistent. And he's pretty good too. Like, he's been playing for his son for a couple of years. It's mostly flat, some slice. He's pretty well, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So, but then I felt like headache, dizzy, all that stuff after, like, I felt in Arizona when I was in the car too long for vacation. Like, so I felt like crap for a bit. So I definitely had some heat exhaustion. So I've got plenty more. I've got 2 Powerades, a couple waters. So stay hydrated. If I start feeling like crap, we'll call it. But I should be good. So here we go with overheads. Hopefully I do all right. My main goal again is just to stay loose, because that's the main reason why this was screwed up in the first place, is for it being way too stiff. So that's my main goal, is not to be stiff. And hit some of them over too. I didn't feel any jolts in any of them, so I wasn't super stiff in any. Sometimes I just need to just take a while to click, but I need to do all my prep. Just like the forehand, you got to do all your prep. Easier said than done when you are new at it. But when I do, I could actually just hit it flat or actually slice it, which is kind of cool. Getting better at that. It's a weird thing because you're like swinging to the left to right, and when you're flat, I guess you're into it, but it's still the way the grip is. And normally I want to do Eastern and just push, and that's easiest, but it's crap because you're limited. It's going to go straight. It's not going to give anyone problems, and that'll be it. That's it. That's your potential. That's maxed out. Whereas you do Continental and get a lot more the potential for pronation later on. I can actually slice it, which is nice because it curves it. Which I was doing so. Got over half over it. This is a lot better when I first started. When I first started, 80% of those were hitting the net. So I probably got 30 roughly. So what's that? 20% at the net. That's not bad. It used to be the other way around actually. I've counted at least 20, maybe 30 or something on this side. So 30 of 150. That's a fifth. It's 20%. So I got roughly 80% across the net. Granted, some were obviously flyers and all that crap, but only 20% hit the net. 2 months ago, 80% of the, it would have been the other way around, 80% at the net. So that's pretty awesome. A long ways to go, but I am trying to stay loose. Most of them were, not all of them, some were a little much, but I didn't feel any jolts this time, which was good. I felt so many when I started because I was just so stiff. 600 a day screwed me up, gave me tennis elbow, and playing in all those tournaments like 5 days a week is overkill. Along with that, I was done. That's why it's going to take weeks to heal. Hopefully not months, but it is what it is. So 150 down, pick up balls, definitely drink the rest of my Powerade, chill, make sure I get all simmered down so I can keep going this 100-degree weather. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just going to use the pure drive. I love the pure arrow more, honestly, because of spin, but got to use this natural gut, so this is the perfect time. Just bang out balls with the pure drive. Save the pure arrow when I'm playing people and stuff. Or when this goes, I might just string up another, my other pure arrow. And I'm eventually going to buy a third pure arrow. I was looking at the 98, but then I realized they actually have more strings for more control. And it's just kind of more control, smaller sweet spots. I don't know if it has more power. I think the 100 has more natural power. 98 maybe has more power potential if you put it into it or something like that. But I don't want more strings, so I might just stick with the Aero 100. And as cool as the Rafa seems, because it's a lot more weight, which I know I could handle. They're gonna stop making them because like they are, so like I'll have to I won't be able to buy more, which I don't really like that prospect at all. Like if you wanted the pure Rodic GT, which with the pure drive line, oh sorry, but there was a pure drive Rodic. Like you can't buy those new anymore, which I don't like. I like going to Shields and just getting new rackets, like a pure drive or pure arrow. Or you can get them online, of course, from Babolat themselves, of course. So you can pretty much get anything, but a lot of rambling. So pick up balls and 150 ground strokes.